While we've taken time to peer ahead to this year's draft, how about we take it back to 2010? Remember the top 5 from that year? Eric Berry, Trent Williams, Gerald McCoy, and NDAMUKONG, and the #1 player taken overall, Sam Bradford. Hi everybody, Ray Crawford here in our Campus Insider studios along with Russ, Lande, and Pete Fiutak as we redo the 2010 draft. And Russ, knowing what we know now, who would you have taken #1 overall?
You know, you'd love to say Bradford worked out, but that was a bad choice. To me, Gerald McCoy, this guy is a rock star. He's a vastly underrated player. I think he's the best penetrating guy who can also be a two-gap defensive tackle. Then when you add in what he brings to your locker room, his leadership, his ability to rally his teammates when games are going bad, I love this kid. I think he'd be a first pick slam dunk.
You passed on Tebow? How'd you?
I would have passed on him in the 7th
I was right in 2010. I'm right now. I am going to take NDAMUKONG at the #2 overall pick. More productive than Gerald McCoy. McCoy is phenomenal, obviously. He's going to be great going forward. His first 2 years were a little bit lost, but NDAMUKONG has just been the prototype, a 3-time All-Pro. Yeah, he's got that nasty streak, but he has been fantastic. And with the 3rd pick, which I also get, I'm taking Earl Thomas. He has been the guy at safety. Every NFL team is looking for an Earl Thomas type going forward. As it turns out, finding a safety like Thomas is becoming the hardest thing to do in the draft. He's my guy at 3, ecstatic to get him.
All right, 3 down at #4. Russ, who would you take?
To me, it's simple. In today's NFL, you want a guy who creates mismatches. I take Rob Gronkowski. You can split him out. You can line him up in line. He's a dominant guy. I really believe there are very few tight ends in the history that have been as dominant as blockers and changed games as receivers as Gronkowski. I get him on my team. My offense takes a huge step forward.
With the 5th pick, I am going to go with a high character guy, unlike Russ Lande here, who just doesn't care about those sort of things, and go with Dez Bryant. He has become the all-pro of all-pro wide receivers. Now that Calvin Johnson's starting to slip a little bit, you can make the case that Bryant has become the best overall wide receiver in the NFL. Okay, he's got a few other issues going on, but I would take him on my team, make him my #1 guy, and just keep pumping him the ball.
See, and I look back and I'm going to say I'm going to take a guy that went in the 6th round,
yes,
and that's Greg Hardy. Because to me, besides quarterback, your guys that can knock the quarterback out of the game are the most important players. This guy's a special pass rusher. He's a young kid who has a chance.
Special something is what
he is. But you know what? Sometimes you got to take a gamble at a position that's hard to find. He has rare physical talent, and when he plays the game, he isn't just good. He's spectacular. So I want him on my team.
And wait, if you remember at the time, he fell to the 6th because he wasn't a physical talent. He was a pass rusher. He was productive, but he timed poorly, worked out horribly. And obviously, he's turned out to be great, at least on the field.
Here at Campus Insiders, we take all of these picks very importantly.
Tebow.
But
Where's Tebow?
You got to have a guy that's going to be dependable and not be suspended and get on the field. For that
reason,
we're
going
going to go with Dez Bryant with that #5 pick. This is fun. We're doing this with quarterbacks. Who do these guys, are they reminded of in this year's draft class? We're going to find out here on Campus Insiders. Check it out.
Tebow!